is I'm stressing the grip, cause it's hard to make music when this depression exists. They say use it as inspiration, the best of them did. Well, that's them, see, I can't handle this pressure for. And if you ask me, stress is a. My girl needs more attention and my record label's desperate for hits. Now cause I'm getting out the zone again. Makes me start to dread when I see a microphone. It ain't supposed to be like that. I said I'll be right back. I left the office, got a phone and called my partner Jack, and I asked him, remind me why I'm rapping. And right before he answered, I remembered my passion in the past when I was scribbling in my tablet to box out my mom and dad's scrapping to help me when my grandmother passed. Plus the many times when I was homeless and the times when I was broke, and this music made a way when I was hopeless. He told me to remember the rain, it'll diminish the pain. Then he told me not to ask him again, cause I know don't nobody can slow in the rain. Smooth yo, smooth yo. Don't nobody wanna liberate the weight of the pain. Smooth yo, smooth yo. Don't nobody wanna dance slow in the rain. Smooth yo, smooth yo. Don't nobody wanna liberate the weight of the pain. Smooth yo.
Back with more Diamond Quest Baseball, where fortune favors the bold.
But not the reckless. Play smart out there, kids.
Bunting for a hit. Keishel. And that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly. Now the number 2 hitter, Jackie Robinson. Runner on the go. Pitches low.
Ball 1.
Transfer bobbled, and there's no throw. And he lays down a bunt. Fires to first on the run. Not in time. That's a bunt single. So up next, Ozzie Smith. There goes Jackie. Pitch inside. Throw. Save. That's a stolen base. A bunt, and it's popped up. And there's one down. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to exit. Danny Coulombe will take over here.
And never an easy situation coming in with runners at second and third. He's got a base to work with, so he doesn't have to be perfect, but he does have to make.
And he's tagged out, scrambling back to third. Richie Ashburn digs in now. Here's the pitch. It's a double steal. Strike in there. Throw to third. Save. Double steal. Trying to bunt his way on. Keishel. He's safe on with a bunt single. So digging in, Brian Roberts. Bunting for a hit. And he barehands it to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. First and second, 2 outs. Craig Biggio getting ready to hit. Coulombe checks the runner, and he dives back in safely.
You know, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus on that pitcher and that release point.
Fires to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. And now the DH, Byron Buxton. Clips the corner, strike one. When you examine Buxton's career trajectory, the thing that really jumps out, the speed and the defense early on.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And now the center fielder, Walker Jenkins. Ball one there.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Fouled off. He was late.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And it remains 2-2.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but it's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
Hauls it in for the out. So 2 down now, and here is Harmon Killebrew. Killebrew getting to start at third, 33 years old, and he's one of the few major league players born in Idaho. May fires. That one's in there, and the count is 0-2.
That's a ball.
In the dirt.
1 ball.
Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Swing and a ground ball. Sends it to first, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the 2nd. Cole Sands.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Buck O'Neil leading things off and takes a strike. Strike 2. And down on strikes, and 1 away. And here's the first baseman, Rod Carew. Bunting, and it's in the air. Tosses to first. Bunt attempt doesn't work. They get the out. So the lineup flips over. Stepping in, Pete Crow Armstrong. Shortened the bunt and missed it, and it's 0-1. And it's strike 2. Now a bunt with 2 strikes, and that goes foul. It's a strikeout. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's the right fielder, Tony Oliva. May back to work. Line drive and foul ball. Next offering is fouled back. And the pitch. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Here's the catcher, Joe Mauer. And there's a strike. And that skips in the dirt.
That's ball 2.
That one fouled off. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. May comes set. Battling here as he fouls it away. 1 out, base is empty.
Now pitching, Billy Wagner.
3-2 now. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Now. That one at triple digits. Swing and a miss, and 1-0-2 on the radar gun. got him swinging. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Brock Stewart.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And he lays down a bunt. Keishel. And save. He busted it down the line for that infield single. So up next, Ozzie Smith. Here goes the runner. There's a ball.
That pitch is out.
Throw. Save. And now he's up to 3 stolen bases in the game. Man at second. Shortened the bunt and missed it. And it's 1-1.
Well, interesting strategy there. He must have seen something after that first pitch. Didn't attempt to bunt, but here on the second one he does.
Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Drops a bunt down the first base side. Morneau to first, save. And runners at the corners after the infield single. John Donaldson digging in now. He's 0 for 1. That pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
There goes Ozzie. And a bunt right side. Keishel. The throw to first. That's out number 1. And a run comes in to score. Here's the left fielder, Richie Ashburn. In the dirt. The 0-1. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Gets under it and pops it up. And that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout. Here's the second baseman, Brian Roberts. Pickoff throw, and he's back in there.
Safe.
Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Pitch misses, and the throw's offline. Safe at third. Bunting gets it down to first. Morneau takes it himself. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Back in Minnesota as we go to the last of the third. Now here is Justin Morneau. The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
And there's a ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Here's a 2-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 1 away. And first offering is fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. Foul ball. This one in the air, center field. Makes the catch. 2 down. So they're down to their final out. Here's Byron Buxton. He's 0 for 1. And downstairs. Breaking ball misses down and away. 2 outs, base is empty.
No strike.
Swing and a miss. That one at 101. Swings through that.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Miller is just 1 strike away. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And a foul ball. 2-2 on the way. Fights it off. He'll see another.
100 miles an hour, foul that off. That's a good piece of swinging. I won't say hitting because he didn't get a knock, but a good piece of swinging to keep the at-bat alive.
9th pitch of the at-bat due next. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, someone from the bullpen had to come in, get a big out, and then had a little time to think about it before he went back out to get the final 3 outs of this ball game. Nonetheless, outstanding job to get the save and secure the win for his team.
A shutout in this one, 3-0 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.
Representing that 1st and 15 years. And this one right here, I dedicate this one right here to all my homies out there grinding. You know what I'm saying? Legally and illegally. You know what I'm talking about? So, check it out.
Hey, another notch in the old belt.
First time he got on it, he slipped, landed on his hip and busted his lip. For a week he had to talk with a list like this. Now we can end the story right here, but shorty didn't quit, it was something in the air. Yeah, he said it was something so appealing, he couldn't fight the feeling, something about it, he knew he couldn't doubt it, couldn't understand it, branded, since the first kick flip he landed, labeled a misfit, a bandit, cocoon, cocoon, cocoon. His neighbors couldn't stand it, so he was banished to the park. Started in the morning, one stopped after dark. Yeah, when they said it's getting late in here, so I'm sorry, young man, there's no skating here. So we kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. And the way he rolled, just a rebel to the world with no place to go. And so we kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. So come and skate with me, just a rebel looking for a place to be. So let's kick and push and coast. My man got a little older, became a better roller. Yeah, no helmet, been on killing himself, is what his mama said. But he was feeling himself, got a little more swagger in his style. Met his girlfriend, she was clapping in the crowd. Love is what was happening to him now. He said I would marry you, but I'm engaged to these aerials and varials, and I don't think this board is strong enough to carry two. She said, bow, I weigh 120 pounds. Now, let me make one thing clear, I don't need to ride yours, I got mine right here. So she took him to a spot he didn't know about, some odd in the apartment parking lot. She said, I don't normally take dates in here. Security came and said, I'm sorry, there's no skating here. And so they kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. And the way they roll, just lovers intertwined with no place to go. And so they kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. So come and skate with me, just a rebel looking for a place to be. So let's kick and push, yeah, and coast. Yeah, swanky. Yeah, before he knew he had a crew, there wasn't no punk, and they spit fire shirts and SB dunks. They would push
till they couldn't skate no more. Office building lobbies wasn't safe no more. And it wasn't like they wasn't getting chased no more. Just the freedom was better than breathing, they said. An escape route they used to escape out. When things got crazy, they needed to break out. They head to any place with stairs, any good grinds, the world was theirs. And they four wheels would take them there until the cops came and said there's no skating here. And so they kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. And the way they roll, just rebels without a cause with no place to go. And so they kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. So come roll with me, just a rebel looking for a place to be. So let's kick, and push, yeah, and coast. Ha-ha, swanky.
Listen, I'm back on the road again, been popping them. This might be my demise. Too many ops out here that's posing as friends. These gon' wear disguise. Why you betray my trust? I thought it was love, but the doesn't come by surprise. Nothing is real as the same when you twist your drink, dog. You just gotta open your eyes. This water's up, filled with all type of blood suckers. Put the on my blood, brother. Ain't no worse feeling when you tryna run up a million, but they don't got no love for you. Where the love go? When I showed them the utmost, man, this is so cutthroat. That was one mistake. Boy, I won't make that again. Never let up close. So his mama too, this dedication, boy, I want the drama too. And I ain't it all, but I grew it and step over you like power. I'm a quick pause, but this music industry be like a but I could cop a few new cribs only with the highest view. I'm back on the road again, been popping them. This might be my demise. Too many ops out here that's posing as friends. These gon' wear disguise. Why you betray my trust? I thought it was love.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
Ellie De La Cruz.
Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
0-1.
Swings through that high fastball.
That was straight queso right there.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. The shortstop takes the ball.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
On the ground to third, to first. One up, one down. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish.
So back in 2023, Shohei hit a home run, stole a base, and had a scoreless pitching outing in the same game. You'll never guess the last person to do it.
Pablo Sandoval.
Oh, you're good.
I feel like I've heard that one before.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So a man at first.
Yes, yes.
Shohei on the go. Pitch outside.
Ball.
Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Ball.
He really committed to that fastball
2-0.
up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like
That's the
this.
ball.
That's a nice miss right there.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Verdugo hauls it in, 2 away. And now the first baseman, Gil Hodges. Pitch misses. 1-0. And that one in the air center field. Hernandez has it sized up. And he makes the catch. Back now at Fenway, all set for the start of the inning. So here's Kyle Tucker now. Now time called at the plate. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Don Baylor.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
This one in the air. Varitek. And there's one down. And now the catcher comes up to him. Ted Simmons.
That missed. That's a ball.
And a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him enough. Another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Base hit, left center field. So a man aboard now with one away.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
So digging in, Stan Musial. Popped up. Bregman. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there are 2 outs. And it'll bring up Justin Turner.
Justin Turner.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Ramirez on the move and makes the grab.
Beat up the block and the gun on my press a little button. I open the wings. Ain't no advance on the deal I just signed. I take the label controlling my strings. A lot of these marionettes. I dance on my own and so does my necklace. It's ready to paint this punch and it's reckless. Michelin's all on my restaurant check. City to city to finish it. The Wellington blue in the middle. The same as how I be preferring my venison. Winterton blacker than minnow and sentence. And I was apprenticing under a villain.
Gil Hodge. The next to hit. Messina back to work. Line to left. Dives and makes the catch. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in time. It's a double play. Here's Kyle Tucker.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there, and boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
1-1.
And that one is lifted in the air. Williams gets under it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. And now the switch hitting catcher, Ted Simmons.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul. Saying 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie.
Swung out, belted. Deep. That one way back there, and that one's going to land not so much here, but here.
Los bolsillos llenos, me siento como un buster, todas se me arriman. Mala mía, tu gata está en mi roster. Pa' su postre, entre el dueño de la aldea, se me pegan, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong. Mira, te imaginas lo que te espera. Entre el dueño de la aldea, se me pega, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. So here's Kyle Tucker now. Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive, way back there. Boo-boo.
Kiss away all your problems, asleep on the couch. I'll make my own lemonade. Then we go up the drive, through the door. Cut my hair on the kitchen floor. Back is mine, you're better off alone. So don't go breaking my heart. Just tear me apart if you're gonna leave me. Don't go breaking my heart.
You're a natural at this.
We go to the top of the 7th. Now the left fielder, Stan Musial. Swing and a foul out of play. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Flying drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down. Here at a crucial spot. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Corbin Carroll.
Well, they're going with the lefty bat here, Boog, trying to improve that matchup for a very important at bat in this game.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Pajes under it. And there's one down. Ozzie Albies up to the plate.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. Takes it to the bag, that's 1. On to Freeman, double play, inning over. Back here at Dodger Stadium, stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Elly De La Cruz. The shortstop takes the ball.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Late swing, fouled off. And a fastball misses outside for a ball. And that's ball 2. This to center field. Edman sprinting for this one. Drops into the glove. 1 away. Here's Shohei Ohtani.
Oh, that's off the plate.
He never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Hard ground ball for a base knock. Around first, digging for 2. Not in time. He's got a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do.
Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive. Way back there. Bye-bye. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish.
Runner, runner,
Ellie looking to steal. Pitch is low. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play.
You can never say enough about Ohtani. In 2023, he became the first player in AL/NL history to hit 40-plus home runs and record more than 10 wins in a season.
Swung on, belted. Deep. That one way back there. And that one's going to land not so much here, but here. Back with more Diamond Quest Baseball, where it's not just about finding treasure.
It's about finding a way to keep it.
Trying to bunt his way on. And he beats it out. It's a bunt single to start the inning. Here's the third baseman, Jackie Robinson. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second, and he's safe. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Bunch it back towards the pitcher. Bare hand has to hurry. To first, safe. And runners at the corners after the infield single. And now the shortstop, Ozzie Smith. There goes Jackie. Pitch is low. Safe at second, and that was not close. Crow Armstrong at third. Robinson stands at second. No outs. Bunting for a hit. Terang in plenty of time to first. They handle the bunt and get the out. On the mound now, Jarrett Koenig.
Well, this offense has great opportunity to add on right here with a runner at third, less than 2 outs. So they're asking him to come through in a big way.
Save! And they lead by 2. 1 down, runner at first. Richie Ashburn will hit next. And he lays down a bunt. Terang tosses to first. No hit here on the bunt attempt. They get the out. And now Brian Roberts. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Bunting for a hit. He pops it up. But he's back.
He beat the throw.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Biggio getting ready to hit. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Safe at second with a stolen base. Trying to bunt his way on. Not in time. That's a bunt single. Buck O'Neil digging in now. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. shortened a bunt and missed it, and it's 0-2.
Well, it stinks to be down by, these runs early in this ball game like this, but you've got 2 outs. You've got to close the door because you still have a chance with how much time is left in this one.
A bunt, and it's right in front of the plate. That ends the frame of the bunt attempt. Back here with my pal Singy, getting the nod on the mound. Dustin May, what's the word on him?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Bryce Terang leading things off and takes a strike. Got him looking. And there's one away. And here is Hoskins. That one finds the zone. 0-1. One out, base is empty. Next offering is in the dirt. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Up the middle, and that one handled. Gets it to first. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first, 2 away. Prince Fielder digs in now. Base hit, and that keeps the inning alive. Now a chance for Robin Yount. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And he dodges that fastball. Next pitch is outside. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Tyler Alexander.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Back to the top of the lineup, Pete Crow Armstrong. Now at the plate. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or can be bunted right back at a position player.
It's safe at first, a bunt single. Now the third baseman, Jackie Robinson. Runner takes off, ball outside. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
High leg kick hangs in the air, but he read it nicely, and now in scoring position to add on to this lead.
Runner goes again, pitch in for a strike, throw to third, save. And now he's up to 3 stolen bases in the game. And 1-2. Runner on at third, 1 gone. Got him. And there's 2 down. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ozzie Smith. A bunt, and it's popped up. Snags it on the run, and that'll do it. We head to the bottom of the second, and now it's Christian Yelich. May back to work, and that's in for a strike. That one hammered center field. That's back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Ryan Braun will hit next. it's fouled away. One down, base is empty. And he hits a ground ball right side. Throws to first in time. And that is out number 2. Here's the third baseman.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. 2 outs, base is empty. That
One
misses.
Ball,
it's a ball and 2 strikes. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Up and
That's
in. Ball 2. Outside.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
So 2 down. Here's the center fielder, Mike. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
1-0-1 on the gun. Swing and a miss.
2 strikes.
That just misses. 1-2 to count.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swings and misses. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
When I come out, they run out. I'll be rocking that stage to the sun out. Your boy cooked, I'm blown up. Time to lace my boots.
We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Eric Gagne.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
John Donaldson digging in now. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. There's the strike. 95 of that one. Drag bunt back towards the mound. Bare hand grab. It's there, and that's a great play. So up next, Richie Ashburn.
Oh, that was pretty right there. Beautiful play with the bare hand.
He's 0 for 1. Shortened the bunt and missed it, and it's 0-1. And it's strike 2.
0-2.
Bunting for a hit. And he beats the throw. Shows off the wheels right there. An infield single. And the batter now, Ryan Roberts. Strike 1. And he lays down a bunt. Terang on to first. Got him as he tried to bunt his way aboard. Here's the catcher to hit, Craig Biggio. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. And that is that. Back here in Milwaukee, set for the bottom of the third, and now it's William Contreras.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field. Everything came together for him. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Terang stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Just missed.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
First and second, no outs. And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. You gotta feel like there's a pretty good chance this. Right through there for a strike. Hoskins pushes it foul. Outside low, ball 1. Contreras at second. Terang on at first with nobody out. Goes down looking. Prince Fielder getting ready to hit. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1.
Hit on the ground, might be 2. Robinson over to second. The double play ends it right here.
Way to make a pitch right there. Get that ball on the ground. Defense picking them up.
Traders, I gave you hard work and labor. I gave you your flavor, you bohemian haters. This fakers, you gave me crumbs, now give me cakers. The movers and fakers get around and catch the papers.
Hey, you did good, kid. You did real good.
Papers. I'm from back in the day where the was wearing papers. And they call you a moolie, treat you like a racist. Militant, yeah, I'm back in the booth. Pop, I hit you from the roof, yeah. It's the truth, I pressure on you on your stoop. With body shots till your body drop. I ain't got the hammer cock to probably think it we talk about, we should have called the troops. Shout to all that be waiting to make the part bang let loose. Chill, man, chill, let's get at a dollar bill. They told me chill, let's get at a dollar bill. They chill, let's get at a dollar bill. They told me chill, let's get at a dollar bill.
Been someone's love, someone's other love. My mother was a son. I been a rambling without a plan. Just shot right from the gun. Yeah, I folded, I've been scolded, and I had my share of fun. Now they're handing me the keys to the kingdom. Young man, I was you, wrong, don't look like it's true. I was new and I was green. Been a long time spent, man. You're hustling for weight. Gone up looking like me. Been someone's love, someone's other love. My mother was a son. I
reflejan tu mirada, la noche tú y yo.
Burning in me from within. Concentrated thoughts on who I used to be. I'm shedding skin. Every day a new version of me. A third of me demented, cemented in pain, juggling the pros and cons of fame. I don't know how to make friends. I'm alone, so I recollect this isolation. I was 4 years old. Truth be told, I've been battling myself, trying to navigate the real and fake. Cynical about the judgment day. I did past life progression last year, and it f***ed me up. Reincarnated on this earth for 100 plus. Body after body, lesson after lesson. Let's take it back to Michigan in 1947. My father kicked me out the house cause I wouldn't listen to him. I didn't care about his influence, only loved what I was doing. Gifted as a musician, I played guitar on the grand level. The most talented where I'm from, but I had to rebel. And so I'm off in the sunset, searching for my place in the world. With my guitar up on my hip, that's the story unfurled. I found myself with a pocket full of money and a whole lot of respect. While the record business loved me, I was head of rhythm and blues. The women that fell to their feet, so many to choose. But I manipulated power as I lied to the masses. Died with my money, gluttony was too attractive. Reincarnated. Another life, it placed me as a black woman in the chitlin circuit. Seductive vocalist as the promoter hit the curtains. My voice was angelic, straight from heaven, the crowd sobbed. A musical genius, what the articles emphasized. Had everything I wanted, but I couldn't escape. Had me in fetal position, restricted. Turned on my family, I went wherever cameras be. No private planes for my insanity. Self-indulge, discipline never been my sentiments I needed. To me, it was like penicillin, love. My happiness was in that. The melodies gave me hope when nobody's looking. My first assistant was a small town scholar, never did it till I got myself around her. My daddy looked at her the way he saw sin in me. Pinched in me, reincarnated. My present life is Kendrick Lamar, a rapper looking at the lyrics to keep you in awe. The only factor I respected was raising the bar. My instincts sent material straight to the charts. My father kicked me out the house, I finally forgive him. I'm old enough to understand the way I was living. Ego and pride had me looking at him with resentment. I close my eyes, hoping that I don't come out contentious. I'm yelling, Father, did I finally get it right? Everything I did was selfless. I spoke freely when the people needed me, I helped them. I didn't gloat, even told them no when the vultures came. Took control of my fleshly body when the money came.
Son, you do well, but your heart is closed. I can tell residue that linger from your past creates itself.
Father, I'm not perfect, I got urges, but I hold them down.
But your pride has to die.
Okay, Father, show me how.
Tell me every deed that you've done and what you do it for.
I kept 100 institutions paid.
Okay, tell me more.
I put 100 hoods on one stage.
Okay, tell me more.
I'm trying to push peace in LA.
But you love war.
No, I don't.
Oh, yes, you do.
Okay, then tell me the truth.
Every individual is only a version of you. How can they forgive when there's no forgiveness in your heart?
I can tell you where I'm going.
I can tell you who you are. You fell out of heaven cause you was anxious. Didn't like authority, only searched to be heinous. Isaiah 14 was the only thing that was prevalent. My greatest music director was you. It was colors, it was pinks, it was reds, it was blues, it was harmony and motion. I sent you down to earth cause you was broken. Rehabilitation, not psychosis. But now we here now. Centuries you manipulated man with music. Embodied you as superstars to see how you moving. You came a long way from garnishing evilish views.
And all I ever wanted from you was love and approval. I learned a lot, no more putting these people in fear. The more that word is diminished, the more it's not real. The more light that I can capture, the more I can feel. I'm using words for inspiration as an ideal.
So can you promise that you won't take your gifts for granted?
I promise that I use my gifts to bring understanding.
For heavy man, woman, and child, how much can you vow?
I found my life just to live one in harmony now.
You crushed a lot of people, keeping their thoughts in captivity.
And I'm ashamed that I ever created that enemy.
Then let's rejoice where we at.
I rewrote the devil's story just to take our power back. Carnated.
Cherry tree, I cherish you, yeah, you're so sweet to me. Oh,